everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to make this video today because it is finally the holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner, which means it's time to talk giving gifts. And if you have an outdoorsy person in your life who likes hiking, camping, road trips, anything like that, this video will be for you, for them, or honestly, even for yourself. So I actually started this as a little series on TikTok and Instagram, but I wanted to do a full video here on YouTube with all the different categories. So we have gifts under $30, we have a mid-tier price range with gifts from $30 to $75, and then we have a more expensive tier with $75 plus gifts. So no matter what your price range is, I'm gonna give a whole bunch of ideas in each of them, so you're sure to find something. And we are going to start with the cheap gifts under $30 section, and everything that I talk about in this video are things that I already own, things that I love. I have tested all of these, and there is actually a couple things that I haven't used now that I'm looking, but I will of course tell you what those are and why I think they'll still make great gifts. And one last thing before we get started, basically all of these items can be found on Amazon, so I do have my Amazon storefront linked below to the little list of everything that I'm going to be talking about today. So if you're interested in any of the items that I mentioned, I have them all in one really easy to use little link. So let's go ahead and get started with the first item. For the first thing, I have darn tough socks. As a hiker, you can literally never have too many high quality, good hiking socks. The ones from Darn Tough are kind of expensive. They're about $25 each, so these make great gifts because people have a hard time spending $25 on a pair of socks. I know I do, so if you get these for them as a gift, they have no choice but to have them and use them and love them. I've had these pair with the little bear on them for quite a while now. I love them. I bring them on basically every single hiking trip that I go on, and they have still held up so well after all these years of me using them. And they come in so many different cute colors and designs. So believe me when I say whoever you're buying these for will be super happy to receive a pair of socks. Next, if they really like to take videos or photos of their travels or while they're out, I have one of these phone tripods. I'm actually using it right now for my notes. I use this all the time. I use it here at home. I bring this on every hiking trip, on every road trip, and I use it for my phone to help take photos and videos. If there's nobody around to even take your photo, it's perfect for that. Or, you know, taking your picture in front of those national park signs, I just set it up, put my phone on a video, and then go run in front, take the video. It condenses very, very small, folds up. I'm using it, so I'm not gonna fold it up completely, but I love this thing. I've had this one in particular for years. It's from Sign, and it was about $24, which I think is a pretty good deal. It does have a little Bluetooth stick as well, but I lost that a bit ago, and I still use it and love it even without that. So yeah, really great quality. I love it and use it all the time. Next, I'm gonna talk about a couple little safety items. First is just good old pepper spray. This is literally $10. Everybody should have this with them, especially if they travel or hike solo. It's something that you hope you never have to use, but it's still really important in my opinion to keep with you. Or another thing I really love is the birdie alarm. This is $30, and I love the purple and gold color on this one, but they do have lots of other colors as well. And this one is really great because it is just a noise. So you pull this little clip out and it just makes this blaring, really loud alarm sound. And this little light on the front flashes as well. So the reason why I really like having this one as well is because it's easier to travel with. You can bring this on airplanes, whereas pepper spray you can't actually bring on airplanes with you. So it just makes me feel really safe having some form of personal safety with me while I'm flying. And my go-to is this birdie alarm. So some of the items that I'm going to be talking about I have packed away in my storage locker, so I can't actually show you the physical item right now, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. So the next item is a rechargeable lighter. I love this one. It's like a little laser thing, and it works so well to light fires. The charge lasts forever, and I believe it's also like windproof or weatherproof, so if there's bad weather, you still can have a reliable lighting source. And I just really love this one. It's only like $16, and it makes a really great stocking stuffer. Along with that as well is another item that I don't have with me, but I've used many times, and that is my Luminade lantern, and they have multiple of these in different price ranges. The cheapest one is about $30, and I have like the $75 one that has the red light, the white light, and it also has the solar charger on top, so it has all the bells and whistles, but one of these is really great because they're just collapsible, they don't take up much space, they leave a really nice bright light, so they're really great for that camper in your life. So here is an item that I've never actually used yet. I just got it, but I think this is a really great gift for somebody, and this is a little adventure medical kit. This one is the hiker one, and it's got this beautiful little sunset on it, and this is for 2 people for 2 days. And the reason why I love this one over other medical kits is how it's organized. So it unfolds like a little shower caddy thing, and all of the sections are labeled. So on the top here you have wound care / burn / blister, and then you have medication and cuts and scrapes, and on the bottom here it says stop bleeding fast. So everything is organized, you can find what you need really fast, and there's like whole books of information in here about how to actually use the supplies and what to do in certain situations. And I keep this little card in here as well, showing all the supplies that are in each section. They're labeled again for easy access. So just a couple of the items that are in here, there are the first aid guides, tons of different kinds of gauze and bandages, moleskin, all the different kinds of painkillers you might want, wipes, gloves, alcohol swabs, basically everything that you should need. And then it just folds up into this really nice little kit to carry, and I believe this is about $30. Alright, so that's it for the cheap gifts under $30. Now we're moving on to the medium priced gifts that are $30 to $75. So shoes are something that are really hard to buy for people, especially things like hiking boots, but this pair of shoes here I think everybody would love and use. These are the Teva Re-Ember moccasins. These are like my favorite comfy camp shoes. When I'm done hiking, I love to take off my hiking boots and slip my feet into some comfy shoes like these. They also have a whole bunch of different colors of these available, and they run at the $56 range, but they do have sales every so often. But I love these, especially for after hiking or just camping, lounging around the campfire. These are just really great comfy shoes that I think everybody should have. Next is the Cotopaxi Del Dia Hip Pack. This is the smaller one, and it runs about $35. I use this all the time. I think the colors on it are so fun, and the great thing is, or I mean not so great if you're not into it, but the Del Dia actually means that you don't really get to pick the colors. All of these patches are basically randomized. I got really lucky with mine. I love the colors. I think it is so cute. So these are just a really great gift. They are very high quality. All of the zippers, all of the stitching is really well made. So I use this all the time as like my daily purse for going out, and I really love this. Next, if the person you're buying for really likes photography and they have a nicer camera like a DSLR or something a little bigger than their phone, you can get them the Peak Design Capture Clip. This is a little clip that holds your camera right to your backpack, so when you're out hiking, you have your camera at super easy access and it's not dangling around your neck where it's straining your neck or could smash into things and get broken. You can attach it right up on the strap of your backpack. I put mine right down at my waist because I just feel it fits a little bit better there, and it literally, with a press of a button, you can slide your camera out and have it ready to go to take photos. And this was a game changer for hiking because I really didn't like having it around my neck or in my backpack where it wasn't easily accessible. And these are a little bit more expensive. They're about $72, but they are really, really high quality. I trust this thing to hold my camera through anything. And in my opinion, this is a must-have for every photographer. Next is a good power bank. I keep this with me every time I hike, every time I go on the road or travel. You just really never know when you're gonna need one of these. This is the one from Clutch. It has a USB-C and a lightning port in it. So got the lightning side, got the Type-C side over here. And I love these ones with the cords built in because you don't have to worry about them dangling, breaking, getting caught on things. This is just one flat little brick. It is just a little heavy, but that's to be expected from something like this. I still always take this with me hiking. I never want to be without charge in my phone. So this one I believe is about $37, which isn't too bad because it does have multiple charges in it. So yeah, I just like having this with me in case I really need it. Next, this is really great with the winter months coming up, and that's an insulated Cotopaxi jacket. I talk about my jacket all the time. I love this so much. I actually got mine used on Depop. I think I only paid like 40 bucks for it, and these brand new are like $150, but I actually have a trick. If you have a Sierra Trading Post near you, they have these jackets for like 50 or 60 bucks brand new, and that price is literally unbeatable. This is my absolute favorite jacket. It is so warm, so comfortable, and I love how it just packs down really small so I can shove it into a backpack, have it with me in case I need it. It is such high quality, and again, literally one of the warmest jackets that I own. So a good insulated jacket like this is another must-have I think everybody should have. Next is another thing I don't have here with me. I've talked about it many times before, and and that is the hanging tent fan and light. It hangs from the top of your tent and it just acts as a little portable fan. And you might know how miserable it is to sleep in a tent in a hot summer night. You can't get cool, it's just uncomfortable and you can't sleep. So this tent fan is literally a lifesaver. It helped me and my husband sleep so much better on our road trips and whenever we're camping. And I love that it also has a built-in light, so if you need that, it's another great little feature that it has. It also has a stand on it so you can use it on a tabletop or anything like that as well. I know I'm saying a lot of things are must-haves, but this one really is. If you or the person you're buying for likes to do a lot of tent camping, this really is a must-have item. All right, next up here is the Adventure Ready Travel Toilet Kit. This is about $40 and it has everything that you need in it for going to the bathroom while you're hiking. So I'll go ahead and show you just a couple of the main features here. One side has the little trowel in it, and in the little container here are wipes that when you get them wet, they grow and turn into a full-sized wipe. And on the other side are soap flakes, so you can just use a couple soap flakes with some water and the wipe and you can wash your hands. And the other side, I think this is so cool. You just pull it out and it's a little roll of toilet paper. So I take this with me on any of my longer hikes in case I need to use the bathroom. And lastly in this section, I'm gonna just talk about a couple items from Life Straw. First is this actual straw itself. It comes in this nice little storage container and you can just sip out of any water source that you want with this thing, you know, straight from the rivers, straight from the lakes, and you're good to go. This one is so small and thin, it's great to keep with you in a hiking backpack in case of an emergency. Or the other one that I don't have yet but I really want is their metal water bottle with the filter built in. This one I think in particular would be really great for traveling, especially if you're going to another country or somewhere where you really don't want to just drink the water directly. You can fill it up and then you're drinking filtered water all throughout the day. You can carry a little source with you. So it's been on my wish list for a little while now, and eventually I'll probably just pull the trigger and get it. And I think that one is about $60. All right, and now we're moving on to the last section, which is the more expensive gifts that are $75 and up. I know I talked about how shoes are hard to buy for people, but I just got these for myself and I absolutely love them, and I think any kind of granola girl, outdoorsy person wants these, and that is a pair of Blundstones. These are the ones that I got. They were $170 and I have absolutely been loving wearing these. They are so cute. They go with like every single outfit and they are such high quality as well. You can tell there was a lot of care and time put into these and they're not going to break on you. And again, there's many different styles and colors of these, but I know that might be a little bit harder to pick for somebody, but this is something I think most people, if they don't have them, want. Another item I don't have with me is my rumple blanket, but I love this especially for in the tent. It is so warm, so comfy. These are about $100 and there are so many different colors and patterns available, and these also pack down and condense really small into just their little carrying bag. And again, they're just really great quality, really great to have. The next item is actually up here behind me, and that is a national park map. This one was $140. It's from Hider Handcrafted and it's all handmade, and I absolutely love it for marking off all the national parks that I've been to. I think it's really cute. I love the little trees, and after I get back from visiting a new national park, I think it's so fun to add the little trees in. So I think those make a really great gift for anybody who loves visiting the national parks. And the last item I'm going to talk about today is the National Parks Pass. These are $80. They last a whole year from the date of purchase, and this will get you into any national park for free. It also works for things like national monuments, national beaches, things like that. It just doesn't work for anything that's owned by the state, so it won't work for your state parks. But some national parks are like $30 to get into alone, so if you're visiting 3 of those, this thing already pays for itself. And this is just a great experience gift to give. If you're not into giving physical gifts or want something that's more of an activity or an experience, this is a great gift to give, and it's something they can use all year round. So that is my list of outdoorsy Christmas gift ideas for the 2024 season. And of course, if you're not already, make sure to go follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I post every day there, and I post all about hiking, camping, road trips, and travel. So definitely make sure to check me out there for more videos. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to me here as well. And thank you so much for watching.